留学経験者の体験談というのは何よりもすごく勝るものだと思いますので、今回はですね、正規留学をされた伊藤さんはカロリンスカ研究所で2年間学ばれていました。そしてその次には王立工科大学で学ばれていた小永井さんにお願いしたいと思います。So we believe that the experience of people who have studied in Sweden are most useful. So this time we are asking Ms. Reina Ito, who studied at Karolinska Institute for 2 years as a master student, and Ms. Akari Konagai, who studied at KTH Royal Institute of Technology as an exchange student. So 伊藤さんお願いします。
So hello everyone, my name is Reina Ito and I am honored to be here as a presenter. And first of all, thank you for the Tokyo Tech University and the staff of the embassy and the people for coming today. So I recently graduated from KI in this June, and in this presentation I want to share my experience in Sweden, and also I want to share my journey in women's health from Japan to Sweden. So first of all, I'm going to briefly talk about myself and my background. So I was born and raised in Tokyo, and I graduated from Jikei University Medicine in Tokyo. This is one of the private medical school in Tokyo. And in 2018, and during the study, I studied abroad to Ludwig Maximilian University in Germany and Stanford University in USA. And this experience, I was being exposed to different culture, and I really enjoyed that. So that's why I decided to go to study abroad again. And after that, after graduation, I decided to choose OBGYN as my specialty because I am really interested in preventive medicine for women. And also, I work as cosmetic dermatologist. And after that, I work as 5 years as a doctor. And in 2023, I went to study abroad to Sweden, master program in nutrition science in Karolinska Institute. And also at the same time, I took the course, PG diploma about aesthetic dermatology from Queen Mary University of London. So why I study abroad? So as I said before, the strong motivation came from my 2 years when I was bachelor student. But I felt that if I study abroad again, I want to study something missing in Japan. And after I work, I saw a lot of patients who's suffering from diseases in advanced level, such as cancer. And I decided to specialize preventive medicine for women. And at the same time, I realized that the core of prevention is daily lifestyle habits such as diet and exercise. However, in Japanese medical school, nutrition science is not included in med school. However, in Europe, it is established as medical discipline led by nutritionists, and it's really evidence-based. So, since such structured nutrition science is really rare in Japan, so that's why studying in Europe, where the field is advanced, felt truly worthwhile. So why I chose Sweden? So Karolinska Institute is a leading university and well-known university in Sweden, and also at the same time is really largest medical university in Europe. And there are only 11 master courses for comprehensive learning in Karolinska Institute. At that time, I also thinking about to go to UK for studying abroad. However, in the UK, the one university has more than 100 courses, and the content is super narrow. I really want to study broad concept from epidemic nutritional epidemiology to e-health and m-health, how to apply knowledge to health tech. So that's why this master course is perfectly suit me. And also in Sweden, there is the close professor and student relationship and supportive environment. The professor is willing to meet the student individually when you want to ask a question and when you have problems. And also each class has student affairs staff, so I never had any problem. And finally, in Sweden, there is approachable non-native English settings. At the beginning, I'm really worried about my English level because I am not native speakers. But at the first day, the professor in KI told me that you guys came here to study nutrition science, so not in English. So don't worry about it. So that's why this word made me ease, and I could have confidence to speak English. And yeah, I could make it. So please don't worry about it. However, I think the most of people thinking about which country you should go to study abroad. I think the most important thing is visiting the campus and meeting students on site are most important when you make a decision. From my experience, I also thinking about to go to UK or Sweden, but I couldn't make a decision. So I decided to go to the campus both at the same time, and I saw the student ambassador show me around the campus, and I met the teacher, professor, and I saw the campus. And for me, Swedish atmosphere is really attractive. So that's why I chose Sweden, and also I never regret it. So if you cannot make a decision, please visit on site. So how about student life in KI? So the left pictures are my classmate from Kalinske Institute. And so we have 35 people, and most of them are girls, and three are boys. But I think KDH are quite opposite. And I really like the student came from a lot of country, a lot of diversity. So I could learn a lot of different culture, their history. So it really it gave me a broad perspective. So I really like it. And 50% I think from Europe, Sweden, Dutch, German, French, and some of them are from Asia, India, or China and Middle East, and also some are from Africa. So it's quite diverse, and I really like it. And also, this is the movie of the campus, in Solna campus in Stockholm. And the campus is really, really modern. And also they have like nice student cafeteria. You can eat really healthy school lunch with a really reasonable price. And you can choose the vegan and vegetable and fruit, and it's quite healthy option. And also the campus has gym, and so you can go to the gym for free, and you can take free courses and core and muscle training and yoga, so on. So from this content, I also feel that Sweden is really nice for like social welfare. So I also like this perspective. So in this slide, I want to share about the interesting content from lecture in KI. So there is a famous quote, eat to 80%. In Japanese, hara hachibunme. It means you shouldn't eat too much. You should eat up to 80%. So this is because a calorie excess is one of the harmful effects for your longevity and health. So this is the human clinical study in America. It's called CALORIE-2 study. So they gathered around 200 healthy adults, and they divided into two groups. The control group, you can eat food as much as possible, and the other group, the 25 calories restriction group. And those are the results after 2 years. And blue line is a control group, so you can eat as much as possible. And red line is calorie restriction group. So A is BMI, B is metabolic syndrome score, C is blood pressure, LDL cholesterol, HDL cholesterol, and insulin. So as you can see here, that the red line group, so like calorie restriction group, has better result through the all parameter. So please don't eat too much. So this is the take-home message to you. So next, I want to share about my internship at skincare startup company in Stockholm. So I did an internship in Skinnome. This is Skin and Microbiome. It's an evidence-based skincare startup company in Sweden. And I did internship as part of my master's thesis. And I reached out this startup company through the TEDKI event because this company is one of the sponsor of this event. I reached out their product and website, and I really agree with their theme of the company because they really focus on microbiome and fresh ingredients without any additives. And I work as a cosmetic dermatologist, and I am skin nerdy myself. So I also recommend my patient to do minimum skincare and fresh, this kind of thing. So I really want to do internship this company, and finally I could chance to do internship there, and I conducted clinical study for new products. So in clinical study, I conducted 4 weeks split phase prospective clinical study for new products. So new product is microbiome topical cream for acne-prone skin, and split phase study is half phase is placebo and half phase is new products. And I gathered around 30 participants through the SNS like that. And then at week 0, I did initial scan with a special camera, and they started the skincare routine. And at week 4, I did a final scan with camera, and I excluded the data, and I compared the result before and after. So finally, as a result, this is the before and after study. And as you can see here, the new products reduce the redness score. So it means the new product reduces the inflammation. So fortunately, we can have really good result through this clinical study. So new microbiome cream will be available from this fall. So I'm so excited to try it. And also now I am trying to explore to chance to collaborate with a femtech startup company which called Haircare. Haircare is a femtech company in Stockholm, in Dundee, and they have their own private gynecology clinic. And also they offer personalized nutrition science, personalized nutrition and hormonal therapy based on blood tests, and they really emphasize total care and holistic care for women. And I really want to focus on the total care and holistic care for women. So this company is really perfect for me. So I hope I could learn something from this company and collaborate with something. And I want to bring tips from Sweden to Japan. And also Sweden, I will say it later, but Sweden is better at using e-health apps and other digital tools to support health and to educate patients and to communicate with customers. So I really want to learn those tips to Japan. So through my 2 years in Sweden, my insights from Sweden are, first of all, the relationship between academia and industry is very open and smooth. In Skinnome, when they do research or publish paper, they often collaborate with KDH and KI. So I think it's really nice. And in Japan, sometimes this is kind of missing. And for a company, they could build the really strong evidence for new product. Vice versa, for academia, they could earn like financial profit, but at the same time, they can also do real-world application of their research. And secondly, the company mission has strong social focus. So in Skinom, for example, they really focus on the eco-friendly and vegan materials for products. So I really impressed, and most of the Swedish company try to contribute society as well as profit. And thirdly, there is a fair and open atmosphere in discussion between supervisors and the subordinates. So this open atmosphere, in this open atmosphere, we can exchange ideas, become more active, and I could gain the trust in the supervisors. So I think from, for example, medical field in Japan, sometimes this culture is a bit classic. So if I have business in Japan, I want to bring this open atmosphere to Japan. And finally, the science communication is really excellent in Sweden. So evidence-based but stylish. So in Sweden, the website is well structured, so easy to follow, but really stylish. So we can have motivation to read the materials, and we try to learn something from the website. And also, how to use SNS is really, really clever. It's really photogenic, but still professional. So I also want to bring these tips from Sweden to Japan. So finally, my future prospects are, I want to focus on women's total health and holistic care, combine those three factors. So OBGYN, which I learned in Japan, and nutrition science, which I learned in Sweden, and I want to combine those two as inner care. And also I want to combine cosmetic dermatology, which I learned UK and Japan, and I want to combine those three and try to make new unique total care for women. And also, my experience studying in Sweden gave me a broader perspective and many, many possibilities. So I hope to work in a way that connects Sweden and Japan in the future. So I think most of them are considering about studying abroad or work abroad and in somewhere else, or of course in Sweden. But if you are thinking about it, please try it. It will give you a new perspective and open your new door. So, and I hope this destination will be Sweden. So thank you very much, and tack så mycket.